What is going on with your arms?
I don't know. They changed him. I've got your favorite snack.
Okay. Jake, you need to change him back into a human.
We need to find a cure and stop Logan from fully turning into a pond monster before it's too late. Oh, he sprayed acid! The only way to do this is we believe that there is an antidote that is located inside the Lake Corporation's underwater lab.
Jake, you brought us to a prison.
Overseer wants him done. Quickly, into the sarcophagus.
Jake, there's no way I'm going in that thing.
Quickly, close the door, close the door. Oh no, it's worse than I thought! He's fully turned! Oh, welcome back to a brand new video. We continue our journey to hunt down and solve the mystery of the pond monster. If you guys have been following along, you know some crazy stuff has happened. First of all, you probably know that Logan's still missing. Maybe taken by the FBI. He's kind of been gone for like 3 weeks now. It's starting to get concerning. The more important thing, we hatched a baby pond monster. Yeah, that's right. A real life baby pond monster. And the best part about it is I put a tracker inside the baby pond monster so we could follow it directly back to the mama bear. And I ain't talking about bears. I'm talking about the mama pond monster. And once we find her, we'll be able to track her down, capture her, and hopefully put an end to all of this crazy monster stuff. Between you and me, I'd like to put an end to it right now. As of right now, we are currently still waiting for Douglas to make his way all the way to, well, wherever he's going.
I've been watching this screen for 2 whole days, and Douglas has moved a total of 150 meters.
That's not very far at all.
No, it's barely out of the driveway.
Well, guys, I mean, Douglas wasn't exactly the fastest pond monster. I mean, he was just kind of cute and he just flopped around.
Jake, what if your awesome plan doesn't work and this was all for nothing? No Logan, no capturing the pond monster. I need a vacation, Jake.
Look, guys, we just need to give Douglas a little more time. He's just a baby.
We do. We've been sitting here for 2 days. I'm getting bored. I'm gonna need to do something now.
All right, well, I did kind of have like a small idea. It kind of, you know, it went into my brain and then my brain did that thing where it goes like... And then I was like, oh, wow, that's really, really awesome. We should totally do that. Then the other part of my brain was like, Logan's gonna say, no, Jake, that's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. But then I remembered something. Logan's not here. Guys, we are gonna go into Fortnite and we're gonna track down the brand new Iron Man mythic armor suit.
Real life Fortnite?
Yeah, we jump into Fortnite using my multi-gravitational, multiverse syncing portal.
Okay, I could use some vacation, little pickaxing, little plaster usage.
And to get the Iron Man suit, we possibly could bring it back out. We could bring it into the real world. And then if we have an Iron Man suit, I mean, what's a pond monster gonna do? Take down Iron Man?
Jake, I like this idea. I will do anything to get out of this box for you. Wait. While we're there, should we take down Dr. Doom or?
We got enough problems, you know, kind of right now.
Okay.
Pond monster, Bigfoot. There's sort of a lot going on, but the fact is, we get a real working Iron Man suit. We fly up in the air. We shoot lasers out of my hands, booms out of my eyes. I don't think he does that. It's probably not one of the things he does, but he does a lot of really cool.
Superman uses lasers out of his eyes. Iron Man just flies around peacefully, blasting people with his hands.
Okay, just remember though, as when we always use my portal, whatever happens in the game happens in real life. So do not, under any circumstances, get eliminated.
Right. Maybe this is more of a bush camping adventure.
Come on! Just need to make sure that the portal is programmed to go into Fortnite. Ooh, that would have been bad. I almost set the portal to Hello Kitty Adventure Time.
Why don't we go there?
Well, Phil, you're gonna come back with whiskers and purr against the pond monster?
No, I'm not gonna come back with whiskers, but I want to have a vacation, you know, chill out.
We're going to Fortnite. Open the portal.
Where's the portal?
Oh, you didn't know? Who's up first?
I'll go.
Catch you on the other side, Phil.
No, don't leave. Oh man, I hate going last.
If my GPS coordinates are correct, we should be pulling up on the Iron Man case now.
I can't believe we came into Fortnite and we haven't even shot a blaster yet.
Well, we haven't seen any players, and that's because of my smart map moving. It's better to not to have to engage. We're just here to get the Iron Man suit.
This is a really weird arcade.
Finally, we made it. The mythical Iron Man suitcase.
Perfect. This is gonna help us win the Fortnite Battle Royale.
Oh, Victory Royale, here we come.
Jakey, I think we got enemy combatants.
Yeah, and they must have the Iron Man suit.
Huh? What was that?
All right, you guys know what to do. We're not that rusty.
Incoming players. Quickly, split up. Don't let them get the case.
Biggs, you got the one on the right.
Okay, I'll take it.
Phil, distract the one on the left.
Jake, how exactly do you want me to distract this guy?
I don't know, do a dance party or something.
Hey, DJ Lama, how's about a dance battle? Oh yeah?
No, I don't want a dance battle.
Wait, what? You don't want to have a dance battle? Jake! Jake, it didn't work! It didn't work!
Time to eliminate you.
Not this time, DJ Llama.
Oh no, guys, the gingerbread man, he's got the case. Oh, guys, I'm pinned down. We're gonna find a way to get around him so we can take him out. Do a little sneak attack. I think he's behind that bunker. If I go around when he's behind there, he won't be able to see me. Perfect. Hey, Gingy. Woo! Snuck right around him. Hey guys, I got the case. It's secure. We can head back into the real world.
Phil, I'm coming.
Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, did we do it? Did we get the Iron Man suit?
Guys, I literally got the case.
That is awesome!
The mythic Iron Man armor. We need to get this back home.
Whoa, wait. Just hear me out a second. When the next circle closes in, we'll find out whether or not we got the 5% Dr. Doom Island drop. Why don't we just stay in Fortnite and we've got the Iron Man mythic? We could probably get Dr. Doom too.
Johnny, putting it on.
Guys, I know that sounds really cool, and honestly, I'd be really down to stay, but we can always come back to Fortnite. We cannot always stop the pond monster from destroying our backyard. We need to get back home and try this suit out. This could help us stop the pond monster once and for all.
Fine, but we're coming back to Fortnite when this is all done.
Whoa! We did it! We got the Iron Man suit! This is gonna be awesome.
Whoa, that was the best Fortnite experience ever.
We made it back in one piece. Thank goodness.
All right, now it's time to see what's salvageable from this Iron Man suit. If I'm correct, we should still be able to use this outside of Fortnite.
In real life?
That's the hope, Bigsy. And this might give us a massive leg up on the pond monster. We should be able to run it through some diagnostic tests and see what capabilities we still have. Then if we need it, you could just always transform into Iron Man and take down the pond monster. I'm sure his armor would be acid proof.
We better hope.
All right, Bigsy, it's time to Iron Man up. You're the one that found it. You're the one that will wield it.
Oh, I'm literally Iron Man.
It worked!
Life.
You're literally Iron Man!
Oh, it didn't feel big.
That's like really strong. I wonder if I can stop acid.
I'm sure it could.
Wait, do the thing with your helmet.
All right, cool.
That is so sick! Okay guys, well seeing as how the Iron Man suit does in fact work in real life, this means we have a good chance to use it against the pond monster. But I want to run it through some tests. Biggs, why don't you pull up your laser targeting system?
Jake, it's not working.
Okay, give me a second here. Let me try and mess with the suit a little bit. Okay, it's a little smoky. That's fine. Here, give it a go now. Oh, it works!
This is sick.
Watch where you point that thing.
Whoa! Here, put it at the wall. Okay, looks like the targeting's working. Well, I've set up some balloons. Why don't we try and change the power output? We'll turn it into attack mode. Okay, should be in attack mode.
All right, bees, very, very careful. We are in our house. I don't want to ruin anything.
Be careful where you point that thing.
Watch out!
All right. Hey, pond monster.
Easy!
What?
Oh, that's epic.
Okay, we have a working Iron Man suit. We're unstoppable!
Wait, up on my head. Guys, smack that like button for a working Iron Man suit. All right, let's try your smoke screen ability.
I have smoke screen ability?
Yeah, and it'll be great if you're getting chased by a pond monster, because then you can just hide and he'll never see you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Why does he need to hide when he can fly?
Because you never know when you're gonna need smoke screen.
Maybe a fighter jet is attacking me and I can use my smoke screen in the air.
Okay, that's a valid point.
Oh, it's working. Dude, I can barely see you. What? I say we take this outside for some other tests. I mean, the final test, I want to see if he can actually fly in this thing, but there's some other pretty cool stuff that he's got. All right, well, the suit is compiled with a cryo module, which means, kind of like the bird monster, he can actually freeze things. Why don't you try and freeze this Xbox controller?
Oh, hey, that's my controller.
It's the only thing I could find. Plus, it'll be a good test. Not too small, not too big.
You're buying me a new controller.
If it even works, Phil, we don't know how powerful the suit is. Here, aim your cryo freeze at this and maybe stand 4 feet back.
And freeze!
No way! Dude!
ice.
The controller's perfectly frozen.
There goes my controller.
Hey, I bet it still works.
Iron Man!
Hey, dude, does your hand ever get hot when you're playing Xbox?
No, it really
Not
doesn't.
anymore with the brand new Xbox Ice controller made out of ice. Ah,
Dude, rock solid.
it's like Thor's hammer.
Okay, well, Jake, I want my controller back.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you back here.
Oh, boy. It's still stuck in the ice.
I bet it still works.
What else can this thing do?
Well, before we test its flying capabilities, you did have a missile launcher.
A what?
Yeah, maybe.
Jake, I really don't think that's the safest thing to use.
I probably shouldn't have told him he even has that.
Let me do it. Let me try it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me try it.
Sure. Well, I'm just gonna send
I'm gonna throw a missile out of Iron Man's suit.
Gonna send to a very small payload. You only ever use the missiles in an emergency, like if the pawn monster's attacking you.
This is not an emergency.
No, this is just a fun test. Okay, Biggs, whatever you do not fire your missiles yet. This is Mr. Smiley. This is gonna replicate the pawn monster's big giant head. Now, if the pawn monster decided to attack Biggs or one of us, he would launch an air missile down and hit Mr. Smiley right in the head. Well, hopefully, that's the goal.
I really don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, we'll probably want to run inside. All right, Biggs, fire up your missiles.
All right, boys, stand back. Missile incoming. Woohoo! Boom! Look at that go.
All right, that was awesome. And that was only 2% power.
2%?
Scratch that. No, that was all you have, Biggsy. Don't worry. All right, last thing, Biggsy. How do you feel about heights?
Jake, I'm extremely afraid of heights. Like I don't like them at all.
That's okay, because if you fall, you're in a nice big suit to protect you. All right, powering up your thrusters.
Jake, do not turn on the thrusters.
Why is there smoke coming down in the air?
I don't know. I think somebody might have hit him. Biggsy!
Wait, here it comes.
Watch out! Biggsy?
Jake, that was insane.
Biggsy, are you okay?
I can't move. I'm locked up.
Okay, I'll get the power off.
I can't move.
What happened?
I don't know. I got attacked by something.
Did you see it? Was it the wait, blue slime.
What?
Okay, just don't freak out, Biggsy. I think you were attacked by the bird monster.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine, it's just on the suit.
It was massive. Something just like hit me.
Okay, we just have to be very careful about getting the suit off of you. And now at least we know that the bird monster is still around here. Okay, let's get the suit off of him and get him inside. I think we go back just to waiting for Douglas. This has been way too crazy of an adventure. Phil, how are we looking? Do not cut into the pawn monster hand. That thing is full of acid.
I need to see what's inside. I feel like this thing doesn't even have bones.
We have pawn monster acid right here, Phil. That's what's inside.
I know, but it's so squishy.
Well, guess what? Good news for you. You're going to get to analyze a full pawn monster because the tracker has finally stopped moving.
Wait, Douglas actually made it back home to his mama?
Yes, or he just got really tired and stopped moving for a while, but my thought is that he's back home with his mama, which means we can finally track down the mama pawn monster. We can finally capture her, and we can finally put an end to all of this.
How does stopping the pawn monster stop all the monsters if the Lake Corporation keeps making them?
What I'm thinking is that they have one single monster that they're getting beta particles from. A original proto-monster, if you will. That monster is what they're using to extract beta particles from to create new monsters. If we stop the monster, we stop them creating new monsters. It's like if you run out of chocolate milk mix. You can't make chocolate milk without chocolate milk mix now, can you?
I love chocolate milk.
I do too, but we don't like monsters, so we need to put an end to it. So I've tracked Douglas's whereabouts to a location not too far from here. It looks like he has entered another pond, which means that he is most likely safe at home with the mama. Now, looking at the size of the hand that we were able to capture in the video where we froze it off, I used some quick mathematics, and I figured out that these things are probably around 7 feet tall.
7 feet is like a whole 2 feet taller than me.
Yes, if the pawn monster could play basketball, he'd probably be very good at basketball, but that's besides the point. The point is these things are large, which means capturing them will be quite hard, and they're strong.
Like super strength strong.
My plan for capturing this pawn monster is we're gonna be creating another cardboard boat to go out on the pond. But you might be thinking, Papa Jake, your cardboard submarine totally sank and you almost got eaten by a bird. Yes, that's true, but this time we just need to float, and we can innovate, which is why we'll be building a floating spy base 2.0.
Welcome everyone to the new and improved Floating Spy Base 2.
We'll make it even better, we'll make it even faster, and most importantly, we'll have a capturing device on the bottom of it. Look, think of it like this, guys. It's like capturing a big fish, except if that fish could eat you, and it also is 7 feet tall.
And has acid spray and super big claws that can scratch the boat.
Yes, it does have that, but because I've been collecting beta particles from both the pawn monster and the flying monster, we've been able to get some good research in, which means I've actually found some substances that the acid can't burn through.
Such Chaz.
If you guys have seen our previous videos, the slime that the pond monster shoots out is pure acid, which means it melts through a lot of stuff. I mean, just take a look at this video of Douglas melting through steel bars. With a little bit of modification and figuring out the compounds that makes up the beta particle, I've made something to kind of repel it. Think like a magnet, and you can basically spray it on everything. Check this out. We have here some regular activated pond monster slime. Very gently, we're gonna take it out of here and put it onto this plate. Now, very quickly, this should start burning through. So yeah, pretty dangerous. And if we leave it here, that's just gonna keep burning through all the way through our table. So we're gonna take it and put it back in here. But once I've treated the slime with our trusty anti-beta particle spray, you get something like this. This plate has been treated with the anti-beta particle spray, so the slime is just reacting, but not melting. It's actually kind of going crazy. It's like it can't burn through. It wants to, but it can't. So much so that once you get enough on it, it completely neutralizes any of the slime's ability. And it just turns into, well, not acid, just like weird snot. So this is how we're gonna be creating our capturing device. We've got a tarp that's extra strong, which we believe the pond monster will not be able to break through. And then we just gotta spray it layer by layer. This is gonna take a little while. A tarp that I've created that's gonna be able to capture the pond monster and make sure that it's unrippable and unmeltable. Now, to get the pond monster to actually come near our boat, other than the fact that it might try and eat us, we need a way to get it out of its nest. That's where all the science comes in.
Not only are we going out onto a pond today, we are trying to draw the pond monster closer to us.
Well, yeah, Phil, that's how you capture a pond monster. I've collected enough beta particles that I believe I can create a sort of beta particle explosion. In fact, I was thinking about different ways to project beta particles into the sky, and I came across this. It's a perfect way to do it because I can fuse the beta particles into the water pressure system, and then when this thing goes up, it's gonna be shooting them all over the place. Now we just have to build it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, and voila, just like that, we've got one ginormous rocket ready to blast off. Now all we need to do is use the launching system, which uses water to pressurize the rocket and then launch it very high into the air. The trick though is that I'm gonna be filling the fuel with a mixture of both water and condensed beta particles, which we have safely in here. We're gonna have to transport this on the lake, so we have to be very careful that this does not break, because if it does, we're gonna have a bad time. We're gonna have a lot more monsters coming at us a lot sooner than we want. Think of it like this. Big rocket goes up above our base, big boom, lots of beta particles, all the monsters in the vicinity come running towards us. But right when they're about to eat us, that's when you, my trusted little sidekick, you activate the capturing device, capturing the mama pond monster.
And if the capturing device doesn't work, we both get eaten.
No, hopefully he'll eat you, and I'll have enough time to escape on the boat. Guys, on 3, everyone in the comments. 1, 2, 3, hashtag pond monster! Woo!
Unlike the last floating spy base, we have 2 sections to this fort. One, where Papa Jake will be launching this rocket right through this strategically placed roof hatch, while I will be driving the boat for the first time ever in the captain's quarters. Now in the captain's quarters, I will have this iPad hooked up with sonar tracking under the ship. So when Jake launches the beta rocket, I'll be able to know when we got incoming danger. And that is when I will be flipping this switch up and releasing Jake's tarp trap that he's been working on. And as you guys saw in our last video, this is the window I will be steering the ship out of. But now we just have to really hope that all of Jake's science works. Otherwise, we're gonna be sinking like the submarine, or even worse, we're gonna be pond monster food.
All right, boys, check it out. One beta particle rocket ready to blast off.
Dude, that is a huge rocket.
Blast off!
Oh,
watch
careful. You don't want it to explode right now. There's a latch right here.
Might have to have it sticking out the hatch here, Biggsy. It's sort of very tall.
That works.
Huh.
As long as we don't, ignite it while we're standing here in the house.
All right. We don't have much time. I've got the location of the trackers set on my phone, so all we need to do is get this thing in our truck, head on over to whichever pond it's at, get in the pond, drive to where it is, try not to get eaten, launch the rocket. There's a lot to do. Next stop, the pond. We made it as close as we can to where the coordinates are. The rest though, we're gonna have to go on water. I've got my tracker, and I've also got Phil, who's in a separate part of the entire ship. We've also got a big hole at the top for the rocket, but I guess it also kind of works as like a lookout hole, so we can look out and see if anything's coming our way. We also have Biggs on the drone. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but Biggs will be flying the drone, and he'll have eyes in the sky, so he'll be looking out for anything. Lay agents, monsters, anything coming our way. So small update for you guys. We are nowhere near where the tracker is saying that the pond monster is, but we are already running into some problems. I thought that this boat 2.0 was gonna be perfect. Already we've had to rip the doors off so we can actually see outside. I'm starting to feel like the boat is losing air. And Phil, what's going on with the motor there, bud?
Not Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the motor's not working. So, might be a little while till we can get to where we think the pond monster is. And while that's happening, we're sitting ducks.
Captain, we've hit a rock. And by rock, I mean big stick. How's it going back there, Phil?
All right, Jake, after a lot of doing stuff and doohicking around,
We're moving. The box fort on water is going.
And the box fort spy base is heading towards the pond monster.
Phil,
yeah?
We got an issue.
What?
I got water coming in.
Don't say that, Jake.
And this does not feel like it's inflated.
Phil is currently trying to drive us towards the location of where the tracker is.
We got Big Z up in the sky there on the drone. Everyone wave to Big Z. He'll be watching out for any pond monsters.
As I always like to say, guys, if you do see anything in these videos, be sure to leave a comment down below because we can't always pay attention to what we're looking at. So leave a comment if you see anything weird or even if you have an idea about what's going on with these pond monsters or think you might have solved the mystery.
Phil?
Yeah.
We're 100% losing air, and we're getting farther and farther into the middle of the lake. We need to launch this thing soon and capture this pond monster.
Well, we gotta get closer on the tracker. How far out are we? All right, we're getting close. A little further and we should be over where the tracker is. Man, this pond monster is deep in this pond. Guys, look at this.
This pond is absolutely massive, and who knows how far down the water goes.
We definitely do not want to get pulled down there. If the pond monster finds us and pulls us into its nest, we're gonna have a bad day.
Jake, what's that? Why is it beeping?
Oh, Phil, that means we're right over top of the tracker. Right below us is the pond monster. Radio doesn't work. Beta particles are going through the roof. Where's the button to release the trap?
It's right behind me.
Okay, you're gonna need to get ready to release that thing as soon as the beta particle rocket hits maximum peak. We need to capture this pond monster and get back to shore before we sink and get dragged into Davy Jones' locker.
Davy Jones, what?
The rocket is almost ready. I've got it on its base. Now time to fill it up with the beta particles, and then we just need to pump it for fuel, and we're good to launch.
Jake, if you could hurry this process up,
I'm trying to, Phil. Just be on the lookout for any pond monsters.
Oh no. Don't say that. We are also literally in the middle of the lake. Just look how far away land is.
Now that we've got everything screwed on, time to pump this thing up to maximum capacity, and then we're good to launch. At least we know now that losing radio communication with Biggs is normal. It means we're right over the nest, and beta particles are at their peak. Just gotta get to maximum pumpage, and we'll be good to launch.
How long does that take?
Just a little bit.
I cannot believe Jake keeps talking me into these things. I am not gonna lie. I am very scared right now.
All right, guys, we believe we're directly over where the mama pond monster is. The tracking device is located here. The rocket is ready. We've got our trap set. It's time to launch. Biggs has the drone up, so we should get a good shot of this. But at this point, I just gotta push the button and hope this all works.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there should be beta particles everywhere now.
Jake, why is there a green dot on the sonar?
The pond monster. Phil, get the trap ready. Get ready. Get ready. Almost there. Almost there.
Oh man, I bet I can see it.
All right, Phil, flip the switch.
Okay, flipping the switch.
I think it worked. I think it worked.
Did it? High five. Do we have a pond monster aboard?
I don't know, either that or another hand, but we gotta get this thing back to shore. We are losing air fast. This was our one and only chance to capture the pond monster. There may or may not be a pond monster, but there's no sense in looking now. We need to get back before we sink, or else no one's finding the pond monster. I'm not getting any reception. This could be a good sign that we did in fact capture the pond monster.
All right, heading back to shore.
Oh, it's here. It's here. Phil? I might need your help with this. No.
Wait, she caught it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is yet, but it's moving a lot. The tarp should hold, but we need to get this back to the car. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. This is heavy. Come on, quickly, Phil. We should have built the contamination center. Okay, now we just gotta get back to our base with the pond monster.
Wait a minute. What are we gonna do with it now that we have it?
I didn't exactly think that far through.
What do you mean you didn't think
I
that
didn't
far
think we'd
through?
actually be able to catch it.
Okay, I think we just release it back to the wild.
If we can find a place to hold it, like a holding cell that doesn't break, you know.
We don't have a holding cell.
We'll make one, and until then, we'll keep it in the U-Haul.
And what if it breaks out of the U-Haul?
I'll use the air vent at the top, and I'll spray it with my compound that eliminates its acid. That way, there's no way for it to use acid, and the only way it can break out is with pure strength, but this is a solid metal door. Okay, we should go home. Okay, yeah. Biggs, don't hit the pond monster, you're gonna make it angry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just trying to get him to stop moving.
As of right now, we're heading back to the lab to try and figure out some way to contain this thing.
Wait, Jake, you told me you knew what you were gonna do to contain it.
I don't exactly have a full plan together, okay, Phil? And plus, we technically haven't seen it yet, so this could just be a massive bass. But if everything goes as planned, and this is in fact the pond monster. The journey is finally coming to an end. We can finally stop this. So guys, if you haven't already, smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, because, hold on, please watch out. Hey, guys! Watch out. Hey, watch out. Logan? Jake?
Whoa, hey, stay back,
Phil? Biggs?
Chill, yo, hey, calm down.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Why are you green?
What is on your arms?
Stay back.
If you thought someone punched you, it wasn't me, it was Jake.
I didn't punch you. Logan, we thought you were with the FBI. What happened? Whoa, hey! Yeah, that's whoa. Easy. Logan, it's us, remember? It's Papa Jake, it's Phil, it's Biggs. This is exactly what the FBI agent's tape said. It said that they had Logan in a holding cell and that he had some sort of experiments done on him by the LaCorp.
We've already gotten one subject in, someone that goes by the name of Logan.
Why don't we put this down? Why don't you just tell us what happened?
And tell us what is going on with your arms.
I don't know. After the LaCorp took me, something was wrong. They placed metal beads in my ear, and I knew something was wrong, so I turned myself into the FBI.
Then how did you get away from the FBI?
I escaped to return to the pond.
Whoa! Hey! Where's Logan? I don't know! Get him!
What do you mean, get him?
I don't know! Logan, get back here! Wait, Phil!
Okay.
I know I'm trying. I'm going as fast as I can.
Jump in the pond.
They're turning Logan into a pond monster. He's completely filled with beta particles. The goo that he's emitting, that's not just random pond goo. That's pond monster goo. It's acid. Phil! Phil, be careful!
What happened to this place?
Phil, do not get near Logan.
What do you mean, don't get near
I did a quick test. He is in fact turning into a pond monster. He is full of beta particles. This slime.
Jake, Logan's not a pond monster.
No,
He's
Phil,
one of the squad members.
Listen to me. They changed him. The Lake Corporation, they ran some sort of tests on him. They're changing him into a pond monster. That's why we caught him. That's why he wants to go back to the pond.
The water levels, they're lower.
What's that?
What's that? I don't know.
Looks like water.
The green slime that he's emitting isn't slime. It's acid.
Then we need to get him back, Jake. You need to change him back into a human.
I don't know how. I'd have to run tests on him, and that means controlling him. And clearly, he's not controllable.
What are you waiting for? Jump in.
I don't know
What are we gonna do?
We need to figure out a way to get him back inside.
Pond monsters love grapes. Remember the baby pond monster? I was feeding him grapes. We just need to get him food and he'll come back.
Yeah, we don't have grapes. I ate all the grapes this morning. I was hungry. Look, he still is Logan. You know, Logan! Hey, we're gonna need you up top. We're gonna play some Minecraft. You know, you used to love playing Minecraft. It's a fun game, you know?
Hey, I want to play Minecraft.
Don't listen to them. Jump in the pool.
Wait, no, I kind of want to play Minecraft. I don't want to jump in the pool.
Okay, clearly he hasn't fully turned, which means there is still a little bit of the real Logan in there. We just have to make sure that we can get it and explain to him that we can cure him if I can run some tests.
See, Logan loves Lucky Charms.
We get Lucky Charms. Biggs, you get the Lucky Charms and you go out there. You're gonna be the bait.
What?
And you were gonna run as fast as you can back this way.
I don't like that plan. I got the Lucky Charms. All I need to do is bait Logan, and hopefully he doesn't attack me. I've got your favorite snack, Lucky Charms. Whoa, okay, easy there, Logan.
Here's what we're gonna do. Biggs is gonna bait him with the Lucky Charms. Once he runs past here and into the house, I'm gonna use this. This is an anti-beta particle spray.
Yeah, you put it all over the tarp that we actually trapped Logan in.
I'm thinking that if we spray this directly on Logan, it might neutralize him. That'll give us some time to then figure out how we can cure him.
Okay, I don't mind the plan, but remember, it's Logan, so let's not hurt him, okay?
Wait, I want Lucky Charms.
Awesome. Oh, easy. Remember who you are. You're Logan, not Pond Monster.
I want Lucky Charms. Ah!
Okay, come get the Lucky Charms.
Oh, Jake, here they come.
Lucky Charms. I gotta hold on.
Time to activate your plan. Now, go!
Hey, take him.
It works! Jake, I told you not to hurt him!
I don't
think it hurt him. I think it just knocked him out.
He's not moving!
Hey, Logan.
He's breathing.
And he did get his lucky charms back. That's good. What are you doing?
Don't get near that. It's still super acidic.
We can't just leave him here lying on a box.
Okay, you know what? Here's what we do. Let's get him upstairs, put him on the table, start running some tests. If he wakes up,
Whoa, watch where you're squirting that thing.
you are not a pawn monster. It won't
Oh my
hurt you.
goodness.
All right, who's carrying Logan? All right, Jake, we got Logan.
Now we just need to figure out how to cure him.
What about the stuff you just sprayed him with?
That's a neutralizing agent, Phil. It neutralizes beta particles. Logan is entangled with them. We need to figure out a way to separate the beta particles from the Logan particles safely.
And then kill the beta particles inside of him.
Yes, sort of. We probably won't be able to keep him out of water for too long. If we do, it could be very bad for him. He's already starting to scale over. Look at it. Oh!
Okay.
Jake, you're fine.
I just got a little scared for a second there.
Is he still asleep? Yeah.
Okay, let's just, there. Okay, looks like his beta particles are in fact off the charts. At this rate, he could be turning faster than we think. He could be a pawn monster by tomorrow.
What do you mean by tomorrow?
I'm working on something, Phil, okay?
It's gonna be okay, Logan. It's gonna be okay. Maybe not.
The only problem with coming up with a cure, you have to test it. And if we're wrong with this, it could be very bad for Logan.
Well, that's just great. We got 24 hours to save him.
Don't know if this will be a cure, but maybe I can slow down the transformation. If I'm using all my science correctly, this might work. Now, just to add some of the hardened beta particles from the flying bird monster.
Jake, it's leaking.
Jake, it's leaking.
It's okay.
Your hands are there.
It's okay, it's okay. We just need enough of it.
So is that it? That's the cure? We're gonna cure Logan?
I don't know. What I do know is that before we even saw Logan, I was thinking that there might be a third particle. To align with the laws of physics, there would have to be a third particle, almost a glue. That third particle could separate the beta and alpha particles, but this is really just a very quick test. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Whoa, Jake, before you do this, are you sure this isn't gonna harm Logan in any way?
Sometimes with science, Phil, you just don't know.
Is it working? Jake, is it?
It's empty. Maybe he's too far gone. Whoa! Okay, he's awake.
He's awake.
Stay back, stay back, stay back. Logan, is that you in there? Oh! Oh! He sprayed acid!
No!
I'm getting out of here!
What do you mean you're getting out of here? Logan, stay where you are. Hungry. I'm sure we've got some more Lucky Charms.
Okay, clearly that did not work. We just have to subdue him again. But I used all the anti-beta particles to try and make the cure.
Clearly it wasn't enough.
He appears to be very hungry.
Okay, this is good. That's just like Logan. Logan's always hungry.
What happens when he becomes hungry for us?
Guys, I don't think we're exactly safe just lying here on the floor.
How you feeling, Logan?
Really, really dry.
Okay, you feel a little more like yourself, though?
Feel horrible.
Clearly, like I said, he is a pawn monster, at least half pawn monster. We can't keep him out of water this long.
Yeah, Jake, he's fully scaling up.
If we can feed him and provide him with water, then he'll stay happy. There'd be no reason for him to be mad and no reason for him to try and escape. Logan, how does a really nice bath sound? A food bath. A bath where you get to eat and be in water. Pawn water. Okay.
Okay, we got Logan's food, Jake's monitor, and we are currently filling up the tub. This is good, this is good.
Guys, oh, perfect. This is the lab I'm talking about. Wait, where's Logan?
I thought you were watching Logan.
Oh no, okay, I'll go get Logan. Just make sure that everything is perfectly set so that it is the same as a pawn. It's gotta be swampy, smoky, and we gotta make sure he's relaxed. This is like a spa for a pawn monster. Logan, buddy. Hey, how's it going?
It hurts.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
Why don't you come with me? We got a little setup for you. Lots of food and a perfect nice bath. Lots of water.
Jake, touch it.
No,
Touch it.
I can't because you're gonna burn me. So why don't we just get you? Okay, maybe don't do that. Don't play with your scales.
That is not okay.
Don't worry, we're gonna try and find you a cure. All right, come on, Logan, right in here.
What are you guys doing?
Come on, Logan, get inside. It's nice and warm.
Just like a pond.
It's nice.
Here you go. Here's some grass.
Oh yeah, very party.
And of course some dirt. You know how ponds are just super dirty.
That's good.
Hey, Logan, I have a super cool, awesome wash to give you.
It's feeling much better, guys.
It'll scan him.
My hands are finally feeling better.
Okay, this should make him feel better, but it's not gonna cure him. We need to find that cure. At least if we can keep him here and make sure that he doesn't escape again. Once we do find the cure, we can stop whatever's causing him to turn into the pond monster. With that wristband on, I should have full access to all his data. My seat also works as a toilet, which is great.
Hey Logan, how you feeling?
Very relaxed.
Looks like the beta particles are through the roof. Do you remember anything when you were trapped by the Lake Corporation?
Trapped by the Lake Corporation?
The people that put the metal in your ears.
There was water. Lots of ponds. Lots of pond monsters.
This is exactly what we thought. The Lake Corporation is creating pond monsters. There's more than one. Logan, do you ever remember seeing regular people like you that were turning into pond monsters?
There was a few.
If they were changing them, they wouldn't do that unless they had an antidote of some kind. It'd be too dangerous. Logan, did you ever see someone who turned into a pond monster turn back into a human? Okay, Logan, this might help you think.
Get some in his mouth. Perfect.
I had one friend. He was a pond monster, and then they turned him into Billy.
No, he probably would have been Billy before. They would have turned him into a pond monster and then turned him back. Logan, do you remember at all what happened when this happened? Did they use something on him?
They said Charlie Particle.
Charlie Particle. I'm right. That means that there is a Charlie Particle.
Who's Charlie?
He's just gonna help us fix Logan. There's a cure.
Okay, so can you make it?
Jake, you need to go to the base and steal the Charlie Particle.
Okay, we just need to figure out a way to get to that underwater base in the pond without a box fort submarine. Looks like we're gonna have to go swimming. Whoa, okay. More food. We got that. More food. Give him all the food.
Chips.
Fight the pond monster side. Remember who Logan is, the guy who loves flowers and yoga. Make sure to lock up the door.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Logan.
Okay, I have an idea as to how we can get to that underwater lab, but it's gonna require us physically diving down there. Because the submarine didn't work.
What do you mean physically diving down there? There's other pond monsters in there.
Yes, but if we're quick enough, we can get down to the underwater base, break in, sneak around, find the antidote.
I hate when you make things that are so hard sound so easy.
The only thing stopping us right now is learning how to dive. Our friends over at Scuba 2000 have hooked us up with a courtesy course to teach us how to scuba dive so we can go back to our pond and dive down and find the underwater base.
Which I still don't think is a good idea.
It's the only way we're gonna find the antidote to cure Logan. All right, well, come on, let's get inside and start learning to scuba dive.
They've got yellow, they've got pink, they've got blue.
Phil, we're not here to buy goggles. The objective is knowledge.
Guys, I found a spoon.
Why don't we get to the classroom and start learning so we can get back to the pond and save Logan?
And a giant fan, Big Z.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we really need to speak to someone who knows what they're doing
You really
here.
gotta try this out, man. You really gotta try it out.
This is water. Above water, there is sun.
Does Jake know I didn't do very well in school?
Neither did I.
Pressure. Big pressure.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take over from here.
Remember, no messing around. This is important.
Okay, and that's it for the theory. It's now time for the quiz.
Quiz? 100%.
We're being tested.
So, how often should we equalize while going down? Should we equalize early and often? True or false?
I believe equalizing refers to going pee-pee. Often.
Often.
Early and often.
True.
True.
Equalizing refers to your ears.
How do you peel your ears?
You don't pee out of your ears.
All right, boys, this is it. We're finally ready to learn to scuba dive. We get to put the tanks on.
These are your BCDs. They're going to help you float on the surface as well as sink down below the surface.
It's like a jetpack that you can control up, down by using air. Oh, I feel like I'm skydiving, but underwater. And guys, let us know in the comment section down below, have you ever been scuba diving? If you had, tell us where you've scuba dived before. And also, do not forget, this is a great time to smack that like button, hit the subscribe button, and most importantly, hit that bell button. Because we upload 3 times a week, and you never want to miss a brand new video.
Ready for business.
I'm halfway to scuba diving.
Maybe not half.
It's time to scuba dive!
Jake,
I'm not scuba diving!
I'll see you guys on Bikini Bottom.
I don't think it's time yet.
I think we're supposed to have oxygen tanks on.
Well, it's not exactly an oxygen tank. It's a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen, same as the air we breathe. So it is an air tank.
So this might sound a little bit confusing, but there's sort of like an underwater base that we're traveling to that, forget about that whole point. How long can we last 10 meters underwater with these?
You can probably last about an hour.
Well, that's good information to know.
Remember guys, if we don't properly learn how to do this, not only is there the danger of the pond monster, who could be lurking in the pond as we're trying to dive down.
Now, you want to breathe underwater?
More than anything in the world.
You're gonna need a regulator.
A what now?
Your regulator.
But we also need to make sure that we can safely make it to the base and back. If any of our scuba equipment fails or anything goes wrong, we need to make sure we go from zeros to heroes when it comes to scuba diving.
First of all, to make sure the air is good, you want to sniff it. So you push back here and smell it.
Smells like air.
Smells like goldfish.
Put the regulator, second stage, in your mouth.
All right, guys, we're now inside the pool and it's time to test our scuba diving skills. We're gonna learn by doing some practice tests here and figuring out everything we need to know about scuba diving so we can take this back to the pond and get to the underwater base. Time to dive.
The boys are in the water. Jakey is floating.
Dude, this is awesome.
Bitsy is floating.
It's gonna be a little harder to see in a pond, but so far this is sick.
Lower your head down so that you are breathing underwater to start while still standing.
Okay guys, so we are now officially in the pool. We're ready to start scuba diving. We've got our tanks on. We've got all the equipment we need. Now we're gonna run through some tests so that we're comfortable with scuba diving and we'll know how to get to the underwater base. We've got our regulator, we've got our BCD inflator if we need to inflate our BCD, and of course, so I think for the first test, all of us are gonna have to try and get down to the bottom of the pool and then make it back up on here.
We gotta do this. Here we go.
We'll have me versus Phil versus Biggs, and that way we'll get accustomed to being deep underwater and also using all of our gear.
And when you win, you get to go to the top. I'm gonna win.
Let's go. One of the coolest things about the BCD is that when you're on top of the water and you inflate it, you just float. Look at that. And then when you're ready to go down.
Oh, see you later, Jakey. Okay, guys, up next, Biggs and Jake are gonna do a little race to the bottom of the pool. I'm gonna head down with the GoPro and we're gonna see who gets there first.
See something wrong with my regulator?
No.
Okay guys, now that we're all dried off and we have all the knowledge that we need for scuba diving, I think it's time that we finally go back to the underwater base and we try and track down the Lake Corporation and hopefully find a cure for Logan. Again, I want to give a huge thanks to Scuba 2000 for helping teach us and supply us with the gear to go track down the Lake Corporation, because without them, Logan might be stuck in our bathtub forever. Time to build ourselves another box fort on a boat, grab our gear, and head back to the underwater base. After visiting our friends at Scuba 2000 and learning how to scuba dive, it was finally time for us to head back to the underwater base. With our brand new scuba skills and a new set of scuba gear, we're heading deep under the murky water to find an entrance to this underwater base. We'll have to be careful because there's no way of knowing how many lay agents are actually working at this base. Time to get past any scary pond monsters and find our way into this base.
I think I see something up here.
Whoa! Where are we? Looks like we came in through some sort of air shaft. We are definitely inside the base though. Nothing's too toxic in here. Seems breathable.
What do you mean seems breathable?
What is this place?
This place is massive from the outside. This must have taken years to build.
Jake, I can't get this off.
Calm down, calm down. Keep your voice down. Guys, look, we don't know how many lay agents could be operating at this base. There could be hundreds given the size of it. Plus, Logan's already confirmed that they are running experiments here. We have to be very careful. Our primary objective is to find an antidote for Logan. Secondary objective is to find any sort of information we can on the Lake Corporation or the pond monster. Third would be to give me my lab coat, because I don't feel sciencey enough.
Okay. I stuffed it in.
Jake, you brought us to a prison.
Okay.
Okay.
Just calm down, Phil, all right?
What is with you and getting stuck in prisons? I don't want to be in a lay agent prison.
Why would they have a prison with an airlock entrance? That means anyone could just swim out if they wanted to. There's probably something here. Oh, look, a button. I bet you this opens up the door.
It better. We still alive?
Yes, we're alive, Phil. We're not in a prison. We're in a garbage chute.
Ooh, fishies, my favorite.
Those are half-eaten, and we don't know who was snacking on those.
Right. Okay, Jake, but we're still behind prison bars.
Wait, guys, there's no key lock.
That's because it isn't locked. It's not a prison.
Okay.
Just garbage.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge.
And that's what that smell was. I thought it was you, Biggs.
I may have farted in my wetsuit.
Looks like we have made it into some sort of hallway. How are we gonna find an antidote in this place? This is like the biggest base I've ever seen in my life. It's like bigger than Area 51. Guys, and if you haven't already, do not forget to smack that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are literally hundreds of meters underwater in an underwater lay agent base. So I think right now would be a good time to put a hashtag water in the comment section down below, because we're under a lot of it. Something's up ahead. Looks like there's an opening. Door. I said we send up Biggs. That way if he gets caught, he'll be the one that gets caught and we can escape.
Yeah, I like it.
The plane has a lot of flaws in it.
Just look around the corner, see what you can find.
Jake.
Yes, you're gonna want to see this. Come on.
Oh, Biggs, watch out, watch out. Guys, there's a lay agent right there. Looks like he's in some sort of kitchen.
What is he doing?
Oh no, he's coming down the hallway. Okay. Guys,
I can't see.
Where are we?
I don't know, but there is a light switch right here.
Oh. Ow! I blinded myself, I can't see. The diving flashlight was too bright.
You're okay. Open your eyes. Open. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that's much better. Maybe there's some info here. Chemistry of food and nutrition.
Never really been much of a reader.
Guys?
Jake, why is the cabinet opening?
Some sort of lab. It's old, too.
Whoa, what's this? Those aren't beta particles. I don't know what is.
Oh, no. Beta, alpha. We were wrong. It's not Charlie. It's gamma. It's a gamma particle. That's why I was messing it up. The third particle is a gamma particle. It's right here. Right where they have... Guys?
Frogs, rats, a leopard?
I thought a pond monster was bad. But if you're telling me that they have a monster that they're combining with a spider and a goldfish, then I'm gonna need some toilet paper because I'm about to poop.
Jake, you think that's bad? What about a fog rat?
You think we should be in here? Looks a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Jake, why is your watch red?
We're in a lot of beta particles and we might start melting like ice cream in a hot sun.
Okay, we're getting out of here. Moving out.
But there's so much science, Phil. This key might come in handy. Come on, let's get out of here. Close that door.
Leave the box.
But there's science, Phil. Science.
And food and nutrition.
Yeah, which you could use.
I could use.
Guys, do you hear that? Did we set off an alarm? Did you set off an alarm? Okay, I'm putting the books back. Sorry, I'm putting the books back. Is the coast clear?
Yeah, coast clear.
I have no idea where we're going. Wait.
Up ahead.
Got two of them. Maybe if I can get close enough, I can hear what they're saying.
That's a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
We should get as far away as possible.
No, they might have information as to where the antidote is. Let me just try and get close. Stay here.
Yeah, you go, Jakey. Oh, you.
He's doomed.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting findings on the gamma particle. Yeah, but I hate the way it gets on all my boots. Man, I can still taste it from yesterday. Look, this is important work. The overseer wants it done. I don't know why we have this hunk of junk down here. You know it took 18 guys just to get it here? Look, finding the gamma particle is the only way to stop this. Then we need to continue. Alright, well, let's grab some lunch. We can get out of this dust.
It seemed like they walked off. They said something about going to get lunch, but I heard them talking about the gamma particle.
Ooh, I could really use some food right now.
Is it a pizza party?
No, guys, we're not eating right now, remember? We need to find the antidote for Logan. They said that they've been working with the gamma particle, and I think the laboratory's in that door. And I think we have the key. So while they're on lunch break, let's get in there and see what we can find. Okay, come on. Guys, I can't see. I've gone blind again.
Me too. We're all blind.
Wait, no, there's just no light. Hold on, feel for a light switch.
Okay. Hey.
Who hit me?
It wasn't me.
Who hit me?
Come on. Hey. Whoa. What?
There's a pharaoh.
Guys, I think we just went through a time machine.
What? No, we didn't. We just walked through a door.
This is ancient Egypt.
Is anybody else really hot?
That's because you're still wearing your wetsuit.
Wait, you're telling me I don't have to wear this thing? I can't breathe.
Just get it off, Phil.
Okay.
Calm down. Look, clearly they're studying some sort of ancient pyramid. This looks like they literally cut it right out of Egypt and delivered it here. What? That's maybe what they were talking about. I heard the guy say it took 18 people to get this here.
What does that have to do with the gamma particle?
Aliens, Phil. You think they built the pyramids by themselves? No, they came down from a spaceship and built the pyramids.
Okay. Biggs has some very, very stern thoughts about the ancient pyramids, but he might not be completely wrong. There are a lot of mysteries of the ancient Egyptians. Maybe one of those is that they have access to the gamma particle, or had access. They might have cut this out of Egypt and delivered it to the underwater base to investigate it.
What about all the ancient Egypt curses? Jake, where were you going?
Oh, there's no curses in all. Okay, maybe there's a little tiny bit of a curse. You should come in here so we're all cursed.
I really gotta find new friends. Whoa.
So we're definitely inside of an ancient pyramid, and there are bones. Bones! There are bones, and I don't like bones. I only like bones on chicken wings. Even then, I don't really like them. Sometimes I get the chicken wings without the bones.
Boneless chicken wings.
Exactly.
Those are just chicken tenders.
Don't you ever say they're just chicken tenders. That's a sarcophagus.
Does it open up?
Careful, Phil. You don't want to open that up. What if there's a curse inside there and then you let it out by opening it up?
You have a point there. You have a point.
Wait, look.
Jake, enough with the reading. We're done reading for the day.
No, it's about the gamma particle. The ancient Egyptians seem to have a better grasp on particles than we ever thought. It looks like they were able to find and distill the gamma particle in large quantities. The gamma particle is shown to be present in all of the findings. This explains how the ancient Egyptians were able to transform into cats.
I knew they were aliens.
Look at the photos. That dude's a cat right there. What do you think? Guy wearing a mask, right? Guy wearing a mask, guy wearing a mask. This is a bird man. Maybe those aren't masks. Maybe the ancient Egyptians were using the alpha and beta particles to transform into creatures, and then they had control of the gamma particle to transform back. That's why we have so many pictures of them looking like animals.
I just want to state for the record, I have never been more confused in my entire life.
Really? Because this seems like the least confused I've been about this whole thing.
We're in an ancient Egyptian lair.
Bill, remember the bird monster we saw?
Yeah. I get it now.
Guys, someone's coming. Quickly, into the sarcophagus.
Jake, there's no way I'm going in that thing.
Then do you want to get caught by the lay agents? Because if you want to get caught by the lay agents, then you can stand out here. The rest of us, we're getting inside the sarcophagus. It smells like beef jerky in there. Biggs, you first.
I don't want to become a mummy. Oh, man.
Come on, Phil.
All right, looks like we're heading inside the mummy.
Quickly, close the door, close the door.
Let's go. It's stuffy down here. Can't wait for the pizza party. We only usually get goldfish.
That was close. All right, come on.
Never again.
Okay, guys, that was really close. There are tons of lay agents down here, but I think we're getting closer and closer to finding the truth. And if there is gamma particles here, not only does that mean we can stop them and stop monsters, but we can also cure Logan. I just think we need to keep pushing forward. Find out where more of their research is.
More ancient Egyptian rooms.
Hey, look. It's ancient Egyptian scrolls.
Ooh.
And they definitely were very smart.
Shows the people turning into animals. What if that's how they built it? They turned into the animals and then they built the pyramids.
Because that might actually be the smartest and most accurate thing you may have said this entire time we've been chasing the pond monster. I never even thought about that. Why turn into monsters? You get superpowers, acid, freezing. Maybe that's what they used to build the pyramids.
And then they used the gamma particles to turn them back into humans.
Exactly.
They turned into elephants so they could carry the stones.
So the question is, where were they getting the gamma particles from?
Whoa, whoa. Jake, why is the tap running?
I don't know, but that's going to be some really ancient water if you try to drink it. Wait.
It's filling up a buoy of some sort.
Guys, I don't know what's going to happen if that thing fills up.
Okay, turn off the water.
I don't know
Turn off the water. What are you doing?
Gamma particles. It's in the water. This is explaining it. It explains how to change using the beta particles and then how to administer the gamma particles to change back. They would just drink the water. This fountain is the source of the gamma particles.
All right, well, let's take some of this water and head back to Logan.
Okay, yeah, we'll just get some water, grab it, and then we can get out of here.
Thank goodness, let's go.
But wait, but the water's gone. Hello? We need more water. Hello? This might explain why they don't have infinite access to gamma particles. Maybe the water only turns on at certain times of the day when the moon crosses the sun, or I don't know, some ancient Egyptian stuff. Okay, but wait, if there's no more water here with gamma particles, I'm sure they've been collecting it. They must have a lab or something close by.
Okay, Jake, where are we gonna find that lab?
Maybe in there.
Okay, this just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Well, we're not in ancient Egypt anymore, boys.
Yeah, this is definitely not Egyptian.
Guys?
Jake, where are you headed?
Aliens!
Okay, this definitely looks more like a lab.
A lab? There's a picture of the Earth.
Look at this. We've got a holographic display.
Aliens!
All right, look around the room, see if you can find beta particles anywhere. Wait, there's a door here with a code lock.
What if an asteroid came down, hit this pond, and that's why the beta particle readings are so strong in this pond?
That wouldn't really explain the ancient Egyptian stuff. It seems like the beta particles are from ancient Egypt.
Jake, please, just please unlock the door so we can get out of here.
Okay, Phil, I'll just unlock the door. I'll just press the buttons here that have regular human symbols on them. I don't know what that means.
Let's go. Let's go. Cheeky.
Well, if I was going to be storing gamma particles somewhere in a top secret base underneath water, this might be the direction I'd hide it in.
There's absolutely no way we're getting through that many lasers.
What do you mean there's no way we're getting through these lasers? Have you ever played Twister? It's easy. We have to do this. We've got to find the cure for Logan.
I don't think these lasers are gonna
What are
tickle
you
us.
doing?
I'm taking my lab coat off. You know it's serious.
Whoa, watch out!
I know what I'm doing, Phil. You kind of know what I'm doing, Phil.
Take your head, watch your head. Oh, you're actually doing pretty good.
Well, you guys are gonna have to come too, so you better remember my moves. Just gonna get over this laser here.
Guys, I see a door up ahead.
That must be the room where they're holding the gamma particle.
Watch your face, you're gonna touch a laser.
Where?
On your head, Phil. There. Do not put your head up too far. I did it! There's a door here. Okay, guys, just slowly make your way through. We've gotten this far. We do not want to set off any alarms. All right, now it's time to get that gamma particle. Guys, I think we may have found it.
Yep.
It's purple, just like I said. Okay, now we just have to grab it, get out of here, and get back to Logan, and we can cure him.
Attention, all agents. Intruders detected in Zone B.
They're gone. Okay, come on, guys, let's go. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. He's fully turned. Whoa! Okay. We gotta quickly administer the antidote. Logan, it's okay. If you can hear me, we're gonna save you. I know you're in there. Antidote's activated. Dropping it in.
Working!
I think it's working.
I'm back!